Welcome to this explainer. So, if you've recently moved, you already know the absolute chaos of packing up boxes and trying to forward your mail. But look, leaving your bank address outdated, that isn't just a minor administrative chore you can put off. It's actually a massive security vulnerability that could literally freeze your accounts or expose you to identity theft. Let's unpack exactly how to quickly update your Bank of America address and lock down your financial security. To really show you why you can't wait on this, let's start with a totally surprising fact. Even after you update your address in the system, your sensitive paper statements can take up to 2 full billing cycles to stop going to your old residence. Think about that. If you procrastinate or if you time it poorly around your statement closing date, your complete financial blueprint could be sitting in a total stranger's mailbox for up to 60 days. And the friction doesn't stop in the mailbox, right? We see cautionary tales all the time across personal finance forums. Take this Reddit user who shared their total frustration. They pointed out that forgetting to update your zip code can trigger an instant fraud lock at the gas pump, or just completely decline your online shopping orders. The second you hit save on a new address online, that new zip code is live for transactions. So, to help you avoid all these stressful friction points, this explainer is broken down into a clear, simple roadmap. We're going to quickly cover why your address matters, the prep work, a step-by-step update guide, common mistakes, security best practices, and our final takeaways.
All right, let's dive right into Section 1, Why Your Address Matters, and the Hidden Risks of an Outdated Profile.
We really need to understand the severe consequences of putting this off. Failing to update your address exposes you to a total cascade of issues. We're talking about identity theft from intercepted mail and frozen accounts because the bank's fraud algorithm suddenly sees you spending money 3 states away from your home zip code. You could even face denied loan applications. See, when Bank of America reports your data to credit bureaus using their monthly batch system, your application address must match your credit report perfectly, or boom, you get flagged for a fraud review. And what's actually happening behind the scenes when your card gets declined? Well, that technology is called the Address Verification System, or AVS. It's a security protocol where merchants instantly compare the billing zip code you entered at checkout with the zip code on file with Visa or MasterCard. When you update your address digitally with Bank of America, that new zip code is immediately shared with the card networks. So if you punch in your old zip at the gas pump just purely out of habit, it fails AVS validation and the transaction is totally blocked. Okay, Section 2. Preparation and required documents. Just gathering what you need before you actually start. A little prep here saves so much headache. Having your basic identity markers ready is absolutely key. If you're doing this digitally, you literally just need your online banking login credentials. But if you end up needing to call customer service or visit a physical branch to make this change, you will definitely need your full legal name, your date of birth, the last 4 digits of your social security number, and a valid government-issued photo ID. Keep those perfectly organized, and it'll be a breeze. Moving right along to Section 3, our step-by-step update guide. Let's look at how to execute this change both online and offline. By far, the absolute fastest method is the digital route. Just log into the Bank of America website or mobile app and navigate to the Profile and Settings tab. You can usually find it right in the main menu. Under your contact info, just select Addresses. From there, click Edit, punch in your new street, city, state, and zip code. And here's the most crucial step. Always verify the details on the validation screen and make sure you actually click Save All Changes to officially commit it to the bank's core databases. Now, if you aren't enrolled in online banking or you just kind of prefer offline methods, you've got options. You can call customer service directly at 1-800-732-9194. If you like doing things in person, you can visit a financial center with your photo ID, or you can even use the change of address form printed on the back of your monthly paper statement. Just fill it out, tear it off, and mail it right in. Here's a super interesting, lesser-known feature. Bank of America actually lets you update your checking account and credit card addresses entirely independently from one another. This is a huge game changer for business owners, folks who travel a lot, or remittance customers who might just have totally different billing or mailing needs across their accounts. Just remember, if you want them all updated at once, you gotta ensure you've applied the change across your entire profile. All right, Section 4, Common Mistakes to Avoid when Navigating the Timelines of Banking Systems. This is where people get tripped up. Just because you hit save doesn't mean the whole world instantly knows your new address. It's all about system lag. Your digital AVS system with Visa and MasterCard, that updates instantly. But physical statement printing queues, totally different story. If you update right before your statement closing date, the print queue might already have your old address locked in, delaying it for up to 2 billing cycles. Meanwhile, credit bureaus, they're on a monthly batch system. Because of those overlapping timelines, here are the major mistakes to dodge. Do not assume the post office will forward your mail forever. USPS, first-class forwarding, stops completely after exactly 12 months. Don't forget to update your zip on your Netflix, Amazon, or other recurring subscriptions, or they'll start bouncing. And honestly, to avoid sensitive mail landing in a stranger's hands during that physical printing lag, we highly recommend you toggle on paperless statements in your online banking well before moving day.
Now, for Section 5, security and best practices to lock down your financial footprint post-move. Once you hit save, you aren't completely done. Always look for the official confirmation message from Bank of America, usually an email or an app alert. But remember, your bank is just one piece of the puzzle. You absolutely must update the IRS, the DMV, and any auto or student loan servicers. And if you use international money transfer services, having a perfectly matching physical address is legally required to stop your funds from getting blocked. This next part is absolutely crucial. Maintaining a verified physical address isn't just for your convenience, it's actually a strict regulatory requirement under the USA Patriot Act and Know Your Customer guidelines. If you ever get a letter from the bank asking you to verify your physical address, do not ignore it. It is not an accusation of wrongdoing, it's literally just a standard compliance check. You generally have about 30 to 60 days to respond before the bank is legally forced to restrict or even close your account. Treat it seriously and respond right away. Finally, Section 6, final takeaways and a quick disclaimer as we wrap up this journey. Let's recap the key actions you need to take. Do not wait. Update your profile immediately upon moving to stop legitimate purchases from getting flagged as fraud. Use the online portal or mobile app. It's the fastest way for instant AVS syncing. If you're calling it in, have your date of birth and the last 4 of your SSN ready to go. And always, always plan for physical paper mail to lag way behind the digital systems. Quick disclaimer for you, banking procedures, compliance regulations, and digital apps evolve all the time. The information in this explainer is accurate as of a recording date on August 12, 2026. You should always verify the most current details and phone numbers directly with Bank of America. Which leaves us with this final, urgent thought to consider. If you moved recently and haven't updated your bank profile yet, and knowing that your bank statements can take up to 2 billing cycles to reroute, whose mailbox are your sensitive financial details sitting in right now? Don't wait to find out. Log in and make the update today. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and hey, happy moving!